will be gone. That place to hide will be gone too soon. That place to hide will be gone. Walked alone through the dark, down silent streets to the park, to find a safe cocoon. Mixed together that spark. She walks alone through the dark, down silent streets to the park, to find a safe cocoon. Mixed together that.
Certainly, there could be no question, if you really care to examine the facts, that American urban poverty dehumanizes in a very particular way.
That was Place to Hide by Three Teens Kill Four. That video was made in the 80s, the early 80s, by Paul Guerin. One of my favorite things about that video is that it shows the Lower East Side before gentrification. Now we are going to go into a Female Genius video for a song called Yellow Sunday. It's a video that I made recently. It will then be followed by a video called A Little Blood by Grace Berger, and she is the writer of the song and made the video as well. She's a fantastic female musician / artist. Then we're going into the wig section, which is going to be Three Teens Kill Four at the Pyramid, just another throwback, and we're playing Planet Muff by Dean Johnson with Wayne County. Then we are going into Sugar Life Orchestra, who Nikki and Christian are currently playing with, but in this video they're not featured. But I was talking to Christian Dotrem about this project, and he told me that he was very influenced by going to see Black Lips' performance at the Pyramid, and that just kind of brought it all home for me, because I was wondering, like, why do I gravitate towards this band so much? What is it about this band that I feel like it holds something for me? And now I get it.
Late yellow Sunday, melted ice in the glass. Results showed you to be skewed, riding shotgun through the past. This broken down situation describes our lack of health. This broken down situation defines our sense of self. This broken down situation describes our lack of health. This broken down situation defines our sense of self. at the wall, never reach them. You're just not that tall. Late yellow Sunday, melted ice in the glass. Results showed you to be skewed, riding shotgun through the past. This broken down situation describes our lack of health. This broken down situation defines our sense of self. This broken down situation describes our lack of health. This broken down situation defines our sense of self.
to continue the celebration of the new year with a very special band. 3 Teens Kill 4. I see you on the street. I think I'd like to know you, but it's kind of hard. Maybe some of your friends know some of my friends. I know you, and you know me. I think about you, do you think about me? I don't know you, and you don't know me. I see you on the street. I think I'd like to know you, but it's kind of hard. Maybe some of your friends know some of my friends. I see you on the street. I think I'd like to know you. I see you on the street. I think I'd like to know you. I see you on the street. I think I'd like to know you, but it's kind of hard. Maybe some of your friends know some of my friends. Thank you.
Planet whose population was wiped out by a terrible yeast infection, save for one lone survivor who escaped aboard the Mondstadt 7 and came to our planet. I think you all know this story by now, but it is the story of the girl from planet Muff. through the door and started strutting her stuff. She tasted one man and she couldn't get enough. She came from planet Mars. Planet Mars. Planet Mars. Planet Mars. She'll rip you apart, she'll tear you to bits. She's got nickel warhead, you'll be that dick. She levitated through the door and started strutting her stuff. She tasted one nail and she couldn't get enough. She came from planet Mars. 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 Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you, Jane County.
Fuck
Thank
you.
you, Overport. Thank you, CBGB. The Velvet Mafia will be back in September with a new CD. And thank you, Gina, for the amp. Everyone go to Dawn Hills on Wednesday. Jane is hosting. What's the name of Gina's band? Bantam. Go see Bantam because they lent us their equipment. So thank you. And we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Wasn't that lovely? Don't be shy, share your applause. Oh, that was lovely. Should we do a song? Yeah. Well, a personal favorite. It's just one of those things. It was just one of those things. Just one of those crazy things. One of those bells that now and then rings. Just one of those things. You better wear and I love affair. Keep playing, don't stop. There's this breath, the painter, cradles around the side. It was done. Just one of those things. Yes, right. We're about to do this. We lost the way along the road. My baby, will you be mine? Kick me in my ass, give me a spanking. A spanker, there you go. Who wants that? Come on, give it a good one. Kick it in the ass, come on. Get it, not the balls. Go, kick it, a fucking fuck. The solo is here. Big solo right now. Just one of those fabulous things. A trip to the moon on gossamer wings. Beautiful solo. Where's the birthday girl? She didn't even show up. What a disappointment. This land. Shit. These motherfuckers jumping off the boats like fucking rats. Never were ever meant to be here. Fuck you. Grab the fucking land. Grab the corner.
Let's try to be nice and civil. We're just here to have a good time. Why so angry? But not really, 'cause I live up and down in the land.
going to check out Death of Art, Wall of Death.
And I stuck this in here because I believe that this is just as much performance art as any performance art you might see in an art gallery.
I agree. And after that, we're going to go into another video by my band Vestments, again featuring Christian Lee, Rich Hutchins, and Stephen Wellborn. This is a video that Christian made, and it's for a song called Carms. After that, like I had mentioned before, that Christian and Lee and I are like long-term collaborators, and we've had for a while a noise group called Savini Soaz. We typically perform as just a duo, but we also bring in some friends here and there, including Julie and Rich Hutchins, and you'll see a performance that we did with those guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Death of Art. We're in North Brooklyn to see the Wall of Death, an American tradition that dates back to 1928. This is going to be awesome, guys. Let's go.
My name's Rhett. I've been invited to Brooklyn to commemorate the legacy of Indian Larry. Indian Larry was known around here for his metalwork, his chopper building, and his ability to fix anything. It wasn't just him as the character of the streets, but it's the emotion and things that he shared with people in the chopper community. And so at the end of the day, that's how I got here. 2004, Indian Larry was stunt riding his motorcycle, and I was invited here by the legacy that keeps his name alive. First and foremost, come here not just celebrating his life and legacy, but him using me as a vessel to support everybody else's life and legacy that has fallen to these streets in New York. It's a super sensitive subject to talk about. I'll look right at you and I'll tell you, people have given their lives to live in this city. So,
Old Indians, pre-war, built in 1927, and the throttle is on the left, so freeze my right hand up a little bit. We're going to do what we like to call a little freestyle trick ride.
Coming here and being able to give a more positive vibe and talk about that is one of the greatest honors I could ever have. To be an ambassador of the Lord and bring a light in a very dark place. It has become dark, but there is more light to be seen. So that's what I'm here, is to help out the best I can and carry on a legacy that we hope lasts forever. Indian Larry and Aiden has a posse. And we're good people in New York City. Thank you for having us.
Remember, this is my job.
That's my buddy. Thank you. Love winning. I appreciate it.
Thank you for doing this. This is something I'll never forget, for sure.
Hi. So next up, we're going to see 2 videos by Lynn Culberson. The first one is with her band Whiteout called Fragment D, and the next one is called Gridlock. Then after Gridlock, we're going to see a video by our friend and artist and wonderful female genius Janice Sloan called Creamhead 2 Up Down.
None of us have like
Assistants.
assistants or,
Yeah, no,
or like a fairy to do stuff for us. And all that stuff to me is very time consuming, and it's
Yeah,
right?
here you have to do everything. I mean, when I lived in Mexico City, there you could afford to have stuff made for you and people help you, but because it was less expensive. But here, yeah, you gotta just do everything yourself. I mean, for my artwork.
Right.
For music, I kind of just started playing again after a long hiatus, so we haven't even played out yet.
But you're planning on it?
Yeah, I'm just still trying to find the right earplugs. I have really bad tinnitus,
Very important,
and there's
sure.
one thing I probably have to quit because it's just too loud for me.
I think there's a trade-off. Like, if you want to hear the details, you're going to hurt your ears.
I know.
It's kind of, yeah.
See, that's
I wear the foam, and everything sounds like crap, but I know what it really sounds like, but then it doesn't hurt.
You have to
For me,
trust
it's like
yourself.
I'm trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
I gotta hear it.
Yeah.
Everything's really loud. It's hard. Anyway, I'm not gonna.
So tell us who you're playing with now.
Well, I've been playing with Nats and some other people, but that's the really loud band that I'm not sure.
Nats is loud.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah,
surprising.
I love Nats. He's like my brother, but it's a little loud.
So yeah, he was in Black Snakes and Lubricated Ghost.
Yeah, he's great. I love him. And I'm playing with this other woman, Angela Simeone, and this guy Jacob Rhodes, who runs Field Projects, and on the drums, and this other woman, Patty. Angela has a beautiful voice, and she has songs. And I just do my own thing because I don't play regular stuff generally, so they let me do it. Sounds good. And then I started playing with Eve Sussman, who's another artist, who plays the cello.
Nice.
And this woman who plays the keyboards, Jane Kramer. Everything's just starting, so we'll see.
Like, I remember seeing that Three Teens was on some radio show in Bushwick, and I was like, how did that happen? Like, how could that possibly happen? And then that's another thing that's been happening, like this whole mining for culture thing, and like the 80s is like back. And do you have any comment on that, Chance?
I think it's great.
I think it's great too.
People are still doing new things. I mean, if I can see you're doing something different. I mean, it's a lot of people that I know, but they're all doing.
I guess it's
still
because of the
different
internet.
stuff. And it's exciting, and it is a community, and I like that. Like if I go see you play, I see all the people I know, and it's so good.
Yes,
People
it's
leave the
so
house.
fun. Yeah.
A lot of people don't leave the house to go see bands at all.
I have to
They don't
say,
see music. They still don't play music anymore.
sometimes I don't want to do it because I think, oh my God, it's going to be a chore, it's going to be abysmal.
It's great.
But then I'll go and I'll see some band and I'll be like, oh my God, this is horrible. And then like 10 minutes later, I'll be like, oh shit, they're really onto something. Like, you know, like it's not, everything's not so clear. And I really still like going out to see stuff that nobody's ever heard of. You know, I found it under a rock.
Hey, you can
Doesn't
save
mean
the
it's-
world.
Yeah.
Save the world. We all save the world, but keep making music.
Yeah.
And making art. That's
That's a bottom
everything.
line.
Is that what we should end on?
Save the world.
Does anyone want to say anything else before we
So how are we going to solve this Ukraine crisis?
grow some flowers?